Hi all, this is Solo bringing you another YouTube video, and today we are playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Basically, this is a spin-off from Deep Rock Galactic, the popular action game that a lot of dedicated people play, and it's got a very big fan base and a lot of people love it. And basically, this is sort of a spin-off of a roguelike version of that game, okay? So we're just going to go through everything, and I'm going to show you what it is, and we're going to do some gameplay, and I'm going to let everyone see sort of what's this all about. So when you do play, when you go through like playing and do the levels and stuff like that, you basically unlock currency. You can use this currency. I've obviously played this quite a lot off stream and off camera. So basically what happens is you get currency, you use that currency after you die in game to come here and upgrade to get permanent buffs. So as you can see, there's increased damage, increased movement speed, decrease the amount of damage you take from all sources, increase XP gain, increase your max HP, increase your chance to critical hit, increase your damage bonus to critical hits, increase life regeneration, increase pickup radius, increase more likely higher rarity items and upgrades, increase your mining speed, and increase the weapon's reload speed. Okay, and you can, once you unlock currency, you can actually buy or sell certain materials that you need to upgrade certain things. And then there's also milestones. So this is really important. These milestones will unlock different things, like different classes, different subclasses, and actual like weapons and guns you can actually use in the runs you play. As you can see, so I've unlocked quite a few of them. Some of them I haven't done, but it actually tells you what you need to do to unlock them. And sometimes you get like actual guns and stuff you actually need to use to unlock another gun. And basically you just go out, keep doing waves and waves and waves, and keep doing runs and runs and runs, and you unlock certain things or do certain objectives to unlock different rewards, different guns, different passives, different equipable items, and different sort of modifiers and stuff like that, or class modifiers and stuff like that. So let's just jump in. So we have 4 different areas. You will start off with the crystalline caverns as the first area. Once you do that, you see there's 9 out of 9. Well, 9 out of 9 means easier, like the objectives for each hazard. Hazard 1 is the easiest, the hazard 5 is the hardest. You cannot unlock hazard 5 until you complete the hazard before that. So you see I've completed 1, 2, and 3, difficulties 1, 2, and 3 on this, but it says I need 25 of these objectives, I suppose they call them, to unlock hazard 4. To do that, you can only unlock a certain amount per level, and then once you've unlocked all of them, you move to the next level, and then you have to go and unlock everything on that level. Then you unlock another level, and then once you do all the objectives for each level, you then can unlock the next level and different objectives for the same level with different difficulties. So for example, once I've done hazard 2, I unlocked hazard 1 for Magna Core. Once I've done Magna Core 1 and 2, I unlocked Hallow Barrel for hazard 1 and hazard 2, and then you unlock Salt Pits as well, which I haven't even tried yet. So reach level 35 of the driller, complete the dive, and mine 3,000 blocks of rock and stone, and that will unlock 1 objective each time. And when you unlock them, you will increase your objective count. At the minute I have 23 in the top right hand corner, and then once you have enough of that, you basically unlock the next difficulty and go through there like that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to play 1 level. We're just going to do this one, complete dive, collect 500 gold, and burst rifle to level 21. Okay, so when you go and select a level, you be into this skill based section, or still it's class based section, skill based class section. So basically all it is you have 4 classes: scout, gunner, driller, and engineer. They all have passives, as you can see through the description. So the scout has 120 life, 5 dodge, critical strike chance, and critical strike damage. And then the gunner has more armor and more health than the scout, and less critical damage. And the driller has mining speed as well, but that's just made for that class specifically. And the engineer has more XP. They're all roughly different. They all have different starting weapons as well. So I'm going to choose a scout because I actually want... Is it this one? Deep Core... What's that? BRT7 is what I want. Do I have the BRT7? So it's not a starting weapon. So that means it's a scout weapon, most probably. So you can choose from 3 different subclasses from each class. So you have 4 classes, and they have 3 subclasses in each class. And they have different starting passives, each class, and they have different starting weapons. In terms of dodge is actually really, really good as well. So we're going to go dodge. And each class unlocks a certain amount of weapons. And yeah, so it will automatically attack. You don't need to worry about pressing buttons. All you got to do is move out the way. These are loot bugs, okay? So these things here, they don't actually attack. You kill them and they drop resources. So they're like loot goblins, basically. And every time you level up, you will basically be able to choose a perk. This is where the roguelike effect comes into play. You can basically choose a skill card, and these skill cards are random. You can re-roll for resources. You get resources while you go out throughout the levels and harvest the different types of stone. And then you can basically level up whatever you want. So I'm going to increase my level weapon by 1, but also increase the reload speed as well. So as you can see, there's also a sub-objective in the top right-hand corner. Collect blooms. Basically, you collect 10 of these flowers, and then you get a load of resources once you do it. You can actually die pretty quickly if you don't pay attention, so make sure you pay attention. And you can either focus on one gun and make it really, really strong, or you can get 2, 3, 4 guns and they're slightly weaker, but they have different effects. And you can like shoot in all different directions and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You have certain rocks that you can mine. These red rocks are actually HP rocks, so they increase your HP. Your HP is in the middle of the screen at the bottom. And then you'll just go throughout the levels and try and mine these. Oh, get away. These things here. Oh, have we got a legendary? 50% critical damage. Okay, we'll take that. So these things that are now glowing here, that's like a sub-objective. You capture the point. When you capture the point, something drops down, and then you can choose an artifact. An artifact is a permanent buff that lasts the entire round, or the entire level, or the entire run. Sorry, I got it right in a minute. Entire run, and you can basically choose multiple things. There's normally 1 on each round, and it can they just stack, right? So 10 damage, 10 reload speed, 5 critical strike chance, and 15 damage, or 70 health. Normally health is normally the better one to go for. So we have a shotgun, we have a boomerang, or we have the bug taser. So in this, normally shotguns are really, really strong, but I'm going to go taser because I haven't actually used the taser yet. That's actually a new weapon for me. And now we've done the sub-objective, which is to get them 10 flowers. And because we've got them 10 flowers, we've got a load of resources and a load of XP as well. So what we're going to do, we're probably going to go miner speed. Miner speed is quite crucial to this game because that's how quickly you mine through the rock, right? When you get through the rock, you want to mine these resources, these red resources, yellow resources. Red is nitra, and I don't know what the yellow currency is called. But there's 2 different currencies, main currencies. You use that at the end of each level to buy your perks and upgrades. Or you can use them in-game to sort of change the different perks and stuff you get. As you can see, this one's got a health bar. That means it's sort of like a mini-boss. 9% critical strike chance. Let's do that. Oh, get away. Okay, nice. So I took a bit too much damage there. But you kill the ones with the health bar, they normally drop a bit more experience than the other ones do. And sometimes they even drop like certain health, like health and minerals as well. Sometimes, it depends on what boss you're fighting. But we got a critical strike chance again. So if you want to look at your stats, you can just press the pause button. When you press the pause button, it will tell you exactly all your stats on the left-hand side. And at the minute, I have 28% critical strike chance with 274% critical strike damage. So basically, what I'm going to do is try and stack critical strike chance to try and get that high damage number, right? You can see when you critical strike, because the damage will actually be bigger. When you hit, the damage numbers will be bigger. And after a certain amount of time for each level, you also XP gain or level up. Let's go level up. After a certain amount of time, you will have an elite mob come after you, which happens to be a flyboy, which is really annoying. The flying minions in this game, they go over terrain, so you can't like kite them into the terrain. You got to like try and kite them around without going into terrain to slow yourself down. It's kind of annoying. Let's go up a level. But yeah, so you basically, the wave will keep getting harder and harder and harder until you kill the elite boss. Once you kill the elite boss, the level will finish by basically dropping down a drop pod, and you have to get to that drop pod within sort of 20 seconds, I think it is. And then once you get there, you'll go to the next level. If you don't do it in time, you actually die, and you have to start everything all over again. So make sure you get to that drop pod as soon as you can, as soon as it drops. I'll show you what I mean once I kill this boss. I haven't got the best build at the minute. Why am I not hitting them with my machine guns? Or with my Uzi or whatever it is. I am hitting them. Okay, I didn't think I was hitting them then for some reason. Right. So we want to go reload speed again. After you level up your weapon, I think it's every 5 levels or maybe 6 levels, you can actually choose a passive to upgrade your weapon. So you can give it like ice damage, fire damage, poison damage, or you can make it split into like 2 projectiles rather than 1, or you can do like different stuff like that, right? So you can basically turn it into... There we go. Okay, so it's 30 seconds. I thought it was 20 seconds. So basically, the drop pod jumps down as soon as you kill the elite, and you have 30 seconds to basically go in there and... I'm trying to get this health. Nice, we've got the health. Okay. Try and get in the drop pod before the time runs out. Like I said, if the time runs out, you lose and you die, basically. We're going to go critical strike chance again. And what we have now got critical strike chance of 37%. Realistically, you want at least 50%. So what we're going to do is we're going to get pierce, because that actually shoots through our opponents and goes to the next opponents. And now we leveled up to like 5 levels on this one weapon, and you can choose a perk. And basically I think it's every 5, oh yeah, level 5, level 12, and level 18, there it is, right in the middle. Every time you get to them levels, you can choose a perk. And I can either release an explosion whenever your weapon reloads, or 25 fire rate and 25 reload speed. So we're going to go fire rate and reload speed. And as you can see, we can actually buy these if you want to with currency. So we got red currency, which is nitra, or we can use the yellow currency. I don't know what the yellow currency is, but basically you can do that, or you can re-roll for 5 currency. Re-roll, and then you have everything here. So luck increases your drop chance, how rare the drop is. We're going to go move speed, because move speed is actually really important, because later on in the harder levels they actually get really quick, and you can pretty much just die because you don't have enough move speed. And I'm going to go with luck as well to try and get that little bit extra rarity on the drops, right? So on wave 2, every single wave that we do will get slightly harder and harder until to the point, I think it's like 5 areas, I think it's 5 areas, 4 or 5 areas, and basically you get to like a big bad boss at the end, and that big bad boss will basically be super hard. If you get hit by him like a couple of times, you basically die. He does a hell of a lot of damage, so you basically don't want to get hit by him at all. And we got a sub-objective to collect the bolo caps, which are basically collect the mushroom caps, right? So we got to collect the mushroom caps. And try not to die at the same time. I've got a lightning effect, which is a chain lightning effect, which is pretty cool. As you can see, there's quite a lot of enemies. These ones that are like got yellow, like they blow up. They're suicide ones, right? So we want to watch out we don't get hit by them. We got 2 mini elites, because they got the health bars, right? So you know they're sort of mini elites. Okay, so we've got a new weapon. So normally I would say the high caliber classic weapon. Oh, hello, we need the BT7. Okay, so we're going to do a BT7. Oh. So we actually got stuck there, which is not good. Sometimes you can kite them, like if you kill them, if you kite them into the rocks, you can actually kite them sort of into like a mushroom shape and then kill them. The only thing is the big green ones basically burrow through, so you want to be really careful of the big green sort of tanky versions of them, because they actually burrow through the rock as well, and they got a lot of health as well, so they're kind of a pain in the ass to fight. So I'm trying to kite him as much as we can. We're going to go critical damage, extra 5%. As you can see now, I've got 3 different weapons shooting at the same time, and I shoot in all different directions now, which is kind of cool, right? We do need to try and upgrade that weapon we just got to level 21. That's one of our sub-objectives, to get one of the objective points, to get an extra point to try and unlock a harder difficulties. But you can obviously unlock all the classes and all the subclasses by leveling up and going through the waves. Once you go through the waves and complete the waves, you actually level the class up itself as well through XP, and you can use that XP to basically unlock extra subclasses and extra weapons and stuff like that. What we got? So we gotta go damage. I need one more mushroom. Get this mushroom over here, I think. Nice, we got the mushroom, and we got all our extra bonus stuff. And here's the big bad boss. Make sure we don't get ourselves cornered. Oh, get a loot bug. With the loot bugs, you have to mine them, so you have to actually run over them. As you can see, you can kite them pretty effectively, right? As long as you're quick enough, you can kite them effectively. They do get quicker, obviously, as we go on, but increase the fire rate. So damage isn't really my main point in this build. I'm going critical strike damage and critical strike chance. So move speed and attack speed is normally better, because the more you attack, the more chance you have the critical strike, and the higher critical strike chance you are, the higher chance you are to do that 200% damage or whatever. Well, we got 284% damage, sorry. We're at 40% basically critical strike damage, which is pretty good. But we really want about 80% to 90%. Well, 100 would be the best, right? But 15%. See, you can see the bar at the bottom. The longer we leave the fight, the more mobs come, the more enemies come, the quicker they come, the harder they are to kill, and the more damage they do. So realistically, you want to try and kill the actual main boss of the area as quick as you can, because otherwise the mobs will get so hard that you'll basically just die eventually, right? Or you can actually use this drop pod to drop it on him and kill him instantly, right? So it's really, really good. You can actually kite him into the drop pod, and the drop pod is a one-shot basically if you can land on top of his head. So increase your damage by 2% and decrease your move speed by 0.5 every... No, we don't want that. Increase the healing granted on level up. Okay, let's do that. Critical strike damage, move speed, critical strike chance. Let's go critical strike chance. Okay, so we killed him. Now we're going to run back. Be careful we don't get hit. That was way too close then. So critical chance, 6%. Lovely. So we must have at least 50% by now, right? I would have thought. We got 46%. Okay, we basically nearly got half on the critical strike chance, which is really, really good. I want to try and kill this guy, but don't know if I'm going to kill him on time. No, I'm not. Oh, I went up another level. So we're going to go fire rate. Okay, so that was good. So what we got? Increase your weapon by 3. That's a lot. Okay, we'll try that one, and that one. Oh, we can't use that one. Reroll. Oh, damage, 15%. Yes. Projectile speed. Yes. Okay, so we can't do that. So we're just basically looking. We use pretty much all our resources now. Or we can heal as well. Make sure you can actually heal yourself at the end of every round as long as you have enough resources. So that's really, really cool as well. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is look at, you see what sub-objectives you've got. So top right-hand corner, we have to collect 6 of the petals or the flowers or whatever they're called. We can do that by just running about and looking for them. Make sure if you see any loot bugs, you kill them as well. So I'm running as quick as I can. You got the map in the top right-hand corner as well. And I've already got half my flowers I need for this round. As you can see, they're not dying as quick as they were in round 1. That's because even the little mobs have extra health now, right? It gets harder and harder every round. And you can get certain resources as well in the area. You can just find them. But they do take longer time to actually mine as well. So just be careful about that as well. Oh, we got a flower over here. kill the loot bug. Make sure you get all the loot bugs. They don't attack you, so you can just literally run into them. So we need 2 more flowers. We need to prioritize the flowers because it's going to get quite hard if not. We've got the flowers now, okay? So we've got loads of yellow resources and loads of XP as well. So now, all we got to do now is look for other resources now. Okay, so if you look on the map, there will be a beacon. And that is your passive skill or passive skill you can get once you do the drop beacon. So to do the drop beacon, you need to clear out the area, okay? The area needs to be clear on the circle. Once that's clear, the drop pod will activate, stand in the circle. It will drop it down and it will kill anything in the middle. And it will increase your damage done by 1% for each 5 gold you have. Collecting red sugar increases your max health by 2. That's cool. So we have reload speed. Let's do that one. Convert your damage to fire. Okay, let's convert our damage to fire. And you can see we got the added effect now of fire damage. So fire damage as a burn effect, which is basically a dot damage over time. And we also have like 50% critical strike chance, 46% critical strike chance as well. So we got 2 debuffs, or 1 debuff and a critical strike as well. So obviously if you critical strike while the fire damage is activated, you actually do more fire damage as well. Because you're doing hitting a higher damage in critical strike anyway. As you can see, the enemies are getting quite... Oh, come on, go, go, go! You gotta be careful of the exploding bugs, because you can actually die instantly if you get hit by an exploding bug. It's actually really quite bad. So we got another new weapon. Okay, so we're going to go classic, because basically this is basically a sniper rifle, and it does a hell of a lot of damage as well. I'm trying to kill this guy. He's rather annoying. There we go. There's some, whoa, you got to be careful of the spitty guys, the little worms that spit at you. They don't move, but they shoot projectiles. They're really annoying. As you see, I'm pretty much just trying to kite him around at the minute. My health is quite low. I actually do need to get some more health. This guy's got way too much health, dude. Jesus Christ. How many times did I hit this guy? Oh, thank God. He nearly died then. That was good. Shite. Oh, God. Okay, I'm in trouble now. Luckily, these things aren't too hard to kill. I need health. I need health really, really bad. No, I died. Okay. So, as you can see, the game is quite hard. What difficulty is this? So we've got upgrades. So it tells you when you got enough resources to get upgrades. So we just upgraded that. And what difficulty were we on? I think we were on... Oh, okay. So we were on... We were on a middle difficulty, right? So it's not too hard, but not too easy. So what we're going to do... So we're going to try different... We're going to try this one with move speed and max HP. Okay, so the game is basically like this. You unlock new weapons, unlock new gear, unlock new stuff. And it's just a fun game. It's a fun roguelike game. It's one player. It's offline, so you don't need to be online all the time. You can just play it offline, right? It's a fun game. Not very demanding on your PC at all either, which is good. And yeah, it's just super fun, dude. If you like roguelikes, if you like Deep Rock, which a lot of players do. I've always been a fan of Deep Rock itself. But I haven't actually played that much. I played more of this game than I have actually played of Deep Rock. But I actually do like the game though. It's not bad. I play with friends though. It's a lot better with friends, right? This game, I think it's single player only. I don't think you can play multiplayer, which is unfortunate. But for a good single player game, it's pretty cheap. It's on Steam. I'll put the Steam link in the description below as usual. But yeah, I mean, it's just a fun game. And if you like this sort of game, give it a try, dude. I think it's going to be pretty cheap on Steam. It normally is at the minute. Sometimes they have a sale on as well, if you get lucky enough to get a sale on. And yeah, if you like this video, hit a like and hit a subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next roguelike video. Peace.